Let's get ready for Margie's Crafty Corner. Everyone come along, join in and hang out. Coffee and chat along, see what we are talking about. Mixed media art days, crochet fun things, journals in all the ways, arts and crafty things. Always fun times here, making something crafty, full of the good cheer. Always someone laughing.
Hi, everybody. Welcome in. And let's see, we have Angela. Welcome in. Tanya and Doll, welcome in. Hope you feel better, sweetie. And Dinky Jen, welcome in. I'm actually feeling better. I actually woke up this morning without a migraine. And then just as I hit the go live button, it's going like, hello. I'm like, oh, no, you don't. So while the little intro video was playing, I popped one of my migraine meds, and so I've got water, I've got a soda, and I've got my coffee, so I'm covered as far as beverages. So hopefully that will help me with to deter a migraine. But there is a slight breeze outside. And let's see. What it shows as my weather. And it's saying that I'm having sunny conditions. It's 79 degrees, which is about right. Yeah, the wind is blowing from the northwest at 19 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 12%. Hey, Dawn Yarn Doll. I saw that you commented you were in the ads. I hope that you get to feeling better. I saw your message. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in. And Dawn did her weather for San Francisco, and it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wind is blowing from the west at 15 miles per hour. Humidity is 61%. And Dinky Jen did her weather and it says that she's got showers in the vicinity. Temperatures are 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 3 miles per hour, and humidity is 94%. And everybody is greeting each other. And Dawn is saying, we are warming up here. It will be 75 degrees this weekend. Yeah, we're warming up too. Oops. So, and then Carrie did her weather for Manchester. And it's cloudy. Temperatures are 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is blowing from the east-northeast at 8 miles per hour, and 87% humidity. And Don is saying, oh, so sorry, Carrie, stay warm. Yes, definitely stay warm. I went and saw my doctor this morning, follow up, to go over my lab works, my lab work, and everything looked good. The only thing is that my my triglycerides are a little high, so he wants me to decrease the amount of carbs I intake. And then on my vitamin D, I'm increasing the amount that I'm taking, but he said instead of taking one every single day, only take it 5 days a week. So he wants me to take up to 5,000 units 5 days a week. So, and that's pretty much the only changes that he wants me to do. So I'm like, yay. But he said everything else looks good. And now we're just trying to, as far as migraine medications and stuff, now we're just trying to see if we can get pre-authorization from my insurance regarding that. Dinky Jen says that had their first hot day today at school. It was lovely not to wear a jacket outside. Tomorrow will be cloudy and 8 degrees colder. Thank you, Carrie. And Don says we did just survive a month of flooding and cold weather up there in San Francisco area. I know it's not the same, but we get tons of snow a couple hours north of here that is sending cold rain. Yeah, where Dawn's at, yeah. North of where she's at, yeah. That's where they get all of the snow and stuff from. And the rain, when the snow melts. I know that's like with where I'm at. and everything, especially if the wind is coming from the west. Excuse me. Coming from the west, it's coming from the mountains, and during the wintertime, especially the higher elevations, if there's snow, we can tell because the wind is a lot colder. And sometimes we can even see especially if it's a real super clear day. Sometimes we can see the snow on the mountains. Yeah, I've been seeing that on the news and everything, the houses and stuff. Because the soil is so saturated. Hi, Don PE. Welcome in. Hi, Aisha. Welcome in. So what is everybody working on? I know Angela's working on a bag. In fact, she had mentioned that it was a Tunisian bag. How neat is that, Angela? Need to send me a picture. I'd like to see a picture of it. But yeah, on my Crafts of the Heart project, I have I'm still using the same yarn, but my project, it's a totally different project. So I need to record that video and show what I'm making. I've decided to make it's still from the same designer, but it's going to be a shawl. And in fact, I ordered another skein, or hank, I should say, because her yarn comes in hanks. Excuse me. Another hank of the yarn, so that way I know that I'll have enough to make the shawl. And I'm liking how it's coming out so far. So and let's see here. Aisha is crocheting a baby dress. Carrie Pedersen is crocheting some mini loaf cats. And Dawn is telling Dinking Jin that she agrees she doesn't know how people look at the house on the edge of a cliff and think this looks safe to buy. Yeah, that's like houses in Malibu, and everything on the beach, and everything. Yeah, I like to have a beachfront property, but not where your house is hanging over. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. No, thank you. And if there's a real bad storm and everything, and those waves, I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. Be nice to be everything right there on the beach where all you have to do is just walk out your door and you're on the beach, but uh-uh. And Don says that they have less beach houses like that in Northern California because they saw Southern California all crowded with homes and didn't want that that coastline. Yeah, that's I mean San Diego area all the way up and everything, LA and everything. I'm more like now there's areas in San Diego where they have homes and everything where yeah, you're right there at the beach and everything, but the ones and stuff that are like I mean where part of it sticks out and everything. So it's just like, yeah, no, thank you. Now the homes and stuff in San Diego, like and everything, they're Mission Beach. Now those and stuff are okay, but still, you're still too close to each other. And I mean, I'm like, you're still pretty close to the beach, and I'm like, Yeah. And I mean, now the codes and everything, they have to, the new ones and all of that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I like going to the beach and, and just everything, walking along the beach and feeling the nice everything breeze of the ocean air and stuff like that. But it's just like, would I want to live there? Mm, maybe not. I'd rather drive the 2 hours to get there, spend the day, and then come home because there's some crazy people that hang out around the beach. Okay. Oh, that is pretty, Don P. Mm. Is it okay if I share? Okay. Because I don't like to share. Okay, hang on a second. Let me actually. Okay, there we go. Because I just want to share the. Um, so there's the. So there it is. And let me... And she is using the offset diamond stitch, and she is using We Love yarn in dark brown and a random variegated sock yarn. I'm liking how it's looking. I like that variegated yarn. Okay, hang on, guys. There we go. There I am. Cindy Lulu, welcome in. And Cindy Lulu has been a member for 21 months. So I want to play this for all of my members. I need a new video for my members. But this one I created myself. Well, I'm glad you were able to be here. And I am going to go ahead. And I am going to go ahead and gift I'm allowed to give gift up to 10 memberships a month. So I'm going to go ahead and do 5 now, and then in a little bit I'll do the other 5. So Dawn P, which is here in the chat, express baskets and treats, welcome. Art with Connie, Dozer Gets Crafty, and Softball Susie, welcome in. Welcome. Welcome, new members. So I want to play a video that was created by my son, Sean. And I'd like to have a new video to welcome all my new members. So eventually I'll have videos, more current, up-to-date videos for welcoming new members and acknowledging all my members. So, but yeah, thank you, thank you. And thank you to all my members and welcome to the new ones. And like I said, in a little bit and stuff, I'll do the other 5. But I am currently at this point in time, I'm at 1,410 family members. I did go down, but I'm coming back up. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah. I do so much better with short hair. It is so much easier to take care of, and it's just so much better. And I am doing so much better as far as with my skincare routine, because I have added a tracker to my planner. So not only do I check off when I take my morning and evening meds, but now I have it to where I check off when I do my morning and evening skincare routine. So yeah. So I'm starting to make that more of a priority in my routines. Don Yarndall says and stuff that I'm making her want short hair. It is easier for me to put my hair up in a messy bun, lol. That's all I do with it, haha. Cindy says that they will be watching in the margin and may get some more crocheting done with me while listening. Her and her sister are watching today. Well, hello to your sister. So, um, so as far as my morning skincare routine, I'm making it a part and stuff. So usually the first thing I do when I get up in the morning, I get up, I come in here into the craft room because, as you know, just on the other side of this wall right here is my bedroom. So I get up, I come in here because I have my coffee in here. Come in here, make my cup of coffee. While my coffee's brewing, I sit down here at my desk, and right here in front of me, right here underneath my monitor, is my my medicine. So I take my morning meds. I check my blood sugar because I have that monitor right there as well. I also have I notate in my planner what my reading is, even though I do have an app on my phone where my meter syncs with my phone, but I still write it down in my planner as well. So now stuff what I'm doing is that I do all of that, then I go, because since I check off that, okay, I see that tracker that says AM skincare. So then I go and do my morning skincare. I'm still working on coming up with everything's a way to do remind me with regards to with my evening skincare. And what I might do is when I do my evening things, like when I decide that I'm going to change into my evening clothes, when I get into my pajamas, get comfortable in the evenings, at that time, I'll associate that time with, okay, I'm doing my night routine. Putting on my pajamas, I need to do my evening skincare. Hey, Noe, welcome in. So that's what I need to do, is start associating everything, those routines with another routine. So Thank you, guys. Yeah, so everything, um, and when I do my skincare routine, I'm including in there brushing my teeth and stuff like that as well in that routine. As part of that routine is part of my skincare routine in the morning and in the evening is brushing my teeth. Otherwise, I know I need to do it, but I mean, my mind will go like, well, I need to do this, I need to do that, and I'll just not do it. And then I'm like, I should have brushed my teeth and stuff. So I'm trying to make everything, trying to group things together. So I figure if I'm already at my sink doing my skincare, might as well brush my teeth while I'm at it because I'm already at the sink. You've added a few more, and you think you can do. You're thinking of doing one more? Oh, you could do one more, but you think you're done with it. Mm. And Noah says it found a new to her sock monkeys today. Hmm. Don Yarndall wants to finish the reading shawl and the hexacardies that she has started. And my husband said he had a stock monkey when he was a kid. Oh gosh, I can't remember what he had named it. They look like a couple, so she gave them the names Laszlo and Matilda Clementine. Aw. And Jerry is taking a nap with Bella. Oh. So does anyone have any special plans for the weekend? Oh, this weekend. Especially for us here in the States. Don't forget Saturday night we gotta set our clocks forward because Sunday we spring forward. Miss Gloria! Hi! The daily routine. Jerry comes home and it's nap time. How's Miss Glow doing? And I hope our government gets their act together and they pass the bill and everything so that way we don't have to change time anymore. Okay. Okay, Noe has me on phone. They just got drafted to make cornbread. And Carrie Pedersen is playing dominoes tomorrow with her mom. and 2 friends, and on Saturday, and will visit her dad in the nursing home. And Dawn Yarndall told Cindy that she will give Bella some hugs and extra belly rubs. And Miss Glow is doing okay. I'm doing okay. I've been dealing with migraine headaches, but today I seem to be doing better. And Cindy's saying it's good to see Miss Gloria. And Dawn P says that her dog won't let her forget about daylight savings. She's been getting up an hour early every day for the last week. Mm. Yep, they do have good internal clocks. And Carrie says that she's happy because she hasn't seen her mom in a couple of weeks because of the snow. And Gloria says she hopes that I continue to be better. And Dawn Yarndall has an eye appointment on Saturday for new glasses. Yeah, I'll be praying that that goes well and that your prescription hasn't changed much. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the next 5 gifted memberships. And let's see who they go to. And it goes to TR2Y, Navy Mommy, Fire and Air, Susan Lawless, and Sally Stevens. Congratulations to the new members. And this is to and welcome new members. And that video was created by my son. I would like to create a new video. It's maybe a little bit longer than that. To welcome new members. And I also would like to play this video. It is courtesy of Miss Nancy of Little Treasures by Nancy. And it was inspired by the emojis of our lovely Adele. So this is for all of my silent watchers and those in that will come and watch in the replay. Because whether you're here live in the chat or you're here just listening or you are watching the replay, you matter to me. Thank you, Carrie. I just want something a little more updated, a little more current, but that's what I got for now. I have ideas of additional things that I want to do. And so we'll see. But now this weekend it's just a normal weekend. Saturday will be going out to my mom and dad's, just like we always do on the weekends. And then just hang out at home on Sunday. Usually tomorrow is usually when I record my videos, and then whatever videos I don't get recorded on Fridays is usually when usually the ones and stuff that I'll record either Saturday mornings before we go out to my parents, or I'll record them on Sundays. Because I like to have them recorded and everything, and uploaded and scheduled and everything. Before they're supposed to go public, because that is, hi Cricket, welcome in. Good to see you. It's been a while. Because that is one of the perks of being a member, to my channel is you get early access to my videos. And if I could get my videos recorded and hey Malik, welcome in. If I can get my videos recorded and uploaded and scheduled out, then my members can see them prior to them going public. Because right now that's the only perk that they get, other than being able to play with the emojis. Because I don't do just member only lives right now. Maybe one day in the future I will. But right now, it's just that they get early access to my videos. So but yeah, so right now and stuff, my main focus is right now is just doing my videos and then my live stream on Thursdays, and then on Wednesday evenings is West Coast Wednesdays. So that's my main thing right now. Okay, Carrie, thank you. Yeah, we'll have dinner and stuff when my husband gets back and stuff. He's at a doctor's appointment, so when he gets back, then we'll have dinner. Hi, Kim. Welcome in. Okay, chat is it's a jumping. Don Yarndall says, wish I had another set of arms, hands to crochet and type. I know. Cindy Lulu says that she recorded herself today for over an hour and am working on the video now. It takes me longer than most people realize since I am disabled, besides my day-to-day struggles we all have. Yeah, I know. And Don Yarndo's telling Cindy, Lulu, you do so much for how hard it is for you. I am so impressed with all you do. And Cindy says, I have not forgotten my beautiful Kim's gift. Lord knows it takes me forever to get anything done here lately. And Kim is asking what I am working on. I am making a rectangle granny Afghan blanket, and this is what it's looking like. It's grown quite a bit since last night. It's for my husband. He doesn't realize that it's for him. He's seen me work on it and he likes the color, so but yeah, it's for him. It's for his side of the bed. So yeah. So this is what I'm working on right now. I've got quite a few other projects that I'm working on. And I am using Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the color Hickory. So I knew and stuff that he would like these colors and stuff, so that's the reason and stuff I'm making it using these colors for him. But with my videos, pretty much the only editing that I do with my videos is that I add the title, and then I add my outro. And that's pretty much the only editing that I do to my videos. Other editing, because my videos is what you get, what you see is what you get. I don't really edit anything out. The only video that I added anything to was my last was Tuesday's video, my Tunisian Tuesday. At the end of the video, I did put a picture of this Afghan, actually Lapgan. I put a picture of it completely. Right now it's folded in half, so it's twice as wide as what you see right here behind me. I added that picture in, and then added the wording in there saying that this is a completed lap gown. That's pretty much the editing that I do. Then I export it and then upload it, and that's it. The only time I have to do anything else to my videos is if for some reason, because I do have music playing in the background when I do my Crochet With Me Mondays and my Tunisian Tuesday videos. Now, once in a while, I'll end up getting a random song playing that wasn't in my playlist, and sometimes that song will get flagged. So then all I have to do is just have them just remove that song, and then I replace it with another song. But other than that, I don't edit any of my videos because this craft room, this room that I'm in, I can shut the door right outside this room in the bedroom. There's a filing cabinet, and on top of it is a lamp. And the only time that lamp is turned on is when I'm going to be in here either on a live stream, like I am right now, or I'm recording a video. I turn that light on. My door is closed. And that way my husband knows if my door is shut and that light is on, he knows not to come in because I'm either recording a video or I'm on a live stream. Hi, Lacey. Welcome in. And Cricket says she doesn't edit either. Cindy Lulu says that she has to edit since her husband walked through and was talking and he doesn't want to be in my video. And Dawn says she also avoids editing at all costs. I could spend forever doing that and not put out anything. And Don Yarndall is telling Cindy that it makes sense and videos do much better when they are edited. Yeah, the editing editing light is on. And Lacey says that she doesn't like editing, but she still does it. And thankfully she has no one but her there. Yeah. But basically I use OBS to record my videos. And then I use Wondershare to do my little edit. And that's it. And I like using OBS because then I can I use Amazon Music. I found some music that don't get flagged for copyright or anything like that. So so I like that. So I've got my playlist. I found some music that I like that I can play in the background. So yeah, so I do that. And but because then that way I don't have to try to add the music once I'm done. It's already there. And then, hi, Sally Stevens. You are welcome. Donya Doll says that she applauds anyone that edits. And Sally is thankful for the gifted membership. Just finished visiting via internet with her grandson. Read him a story every evening, and it usually puts him to sleep. Aw, how sweet. Lacey playing around with the YouTube AI editing earlier and made some videos with butterflies and her hat, and they look pretty cool. Okay. I still don't trust AI. Bye, Don P. Thank you for coming. And Sally says that she doesn't care for AI either. Yeah, I don't trust it. Yeah, and like Don P always says, remember, if you're feeling down, look up. Yes, definitely. And that I have been doing that a lot lately. Have been looking up, even though I've been feeling down. I've been telling myself, got to look up. And Lacey says that she doesn't trust it either, but it was fun. She doesn't know if she'll do it again, but it was simple putting prompts in. And Don P says that her too. Sally says there are just too many fake things on the, yeah, and AI doesn't, yep, that is true. There are so many things out there that look so real that, and they're not. That is good, Lacey, that you labeled it so people will know that, hey, I used AI on this. So that is good. And Cindy Lulu doesn't trust it either. And Don Yarndall isn't liking that AI is the future either, but it is good to know and keep up with the changes. Yep. Yep, that is so, so true. So true. And with the way our world is now, and especially here in the United States, with the way our country has become, mm-mm, mm-mm. Yep, nope, nope. Yep. I'm just like, yeah, no. Yeah, Sally, when they can take people's voices and likeness and make false statements, it is scary. I know. There's just one guy that I follow, and I love watching seeing his videos. And he was just saying yesterday, he was on doing a live stream yesterday, and it took him and his wife to convince this one person that what she was seeing and what she thought was real was not real and everything and stuff because of AI. And it's just like, and this guy is a Christian. He is, and everything, and there are, because of this, there are so many scams. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that there are so many people that are being scammed because of it, because they really think it's the actual person and everything, and when it's not, and it's just like it is so scary. It's like, and it's just like, it's just, yeah, even crochet stuff, even our yarn stuff. Yes, even some of the things is like it's not even real. But you look at it and it's like, oh my gosh. But I know that was like last weekend out there with my mom and dad, we was looking at some pictures and stuff, and I told my mom, I go, Mom, that's not real, that's AI, that is not real, there is no way that is real, that is AI. And she's going like, wow, but it looks so real. I go, I know, but it's not real, there's no way, that is not real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of and even Dawn Yarndall can because she's seen it, she's heard of it. Um there are so many of our talented crochet creators have come up with creating these patterns and stuff, and people are stealing them and and selling them as their own, and it's unbelievable that people are will do that. Have you seen the ice skating puppy? No, I don't think I've seen that one. Oh yeah, they've been Lacey. They've been doing that for a while, even before AI. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's been people and stuff that have been everything as far as videos and stuff. Oh yeah. Sold their likeness to AI for almost $1 billion. I wouldn't do that for no amount of money. I wouldn't sell my likeness. No, thank you. I don't care for TikTok either. I've seen too many videos that I'm like, oh my gosh, that I'm on like uh, a child could just open up TikTok and bump. There's a video, and I'm like, no, thank you. I don't care to see that stuff. They don't. They don't have the filters and stuff on TikTok and stuff like they do on some of these others. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have TikTok either. Yep. Yeah. And even sometimes on Facebook, if you're not careful and stuff, sometimes on Facebook you'll end up getting something and going like, "What? Don't." Yeah, I'm on Instagram only if I'm wanting some inspiration on certain things. I'm part of a group on there. So that's the only. Hey Renee. But as far as I don't really go down a rabbit hole on Instagram. If there's something particular I want to look at or look up, like something with regards to like maybe some pictures or something for my junk journals or for my reading journal or something like that, or some ideas for decor or something, I might on Instagram. But other than that, I'm part of a couple of groups on Instagram, but other than that, but it's a chat group that I'm part of on Instagram. But other than that, but I do post pictures, which I might post more on Instagram, more pictures and stuff on Instagram. But because if I do that, then it automatically will post over to my Facebook. So then that way I don't have to go over to Facebook and post it as well. That way I could just post it on Instagram and it'll automatically. But the main reason why I got Facebook was because of my kids. So that way I can everything friends with my kids, and then that way I stay in touch with them. Especially when they were teenagers and stuff. That way I could see who they're friends with and stuff like that. But now and stuff, that's how I get a lot of the pictures. Everything. My daughter is off of from Facebook. That's how we share our pictures and stuff. It's Facebook, Facebook Messenger. That's how we communicate a lot of the times. Yeah. Yeah, that happens to me too, Sally, and stuff. I've got so many ideas and some. I'm like, but how am I gonna find the time and everything to do all of this stuff? Yeah, but since I have an iPhone, my daughter has an iPhone, and I have Apple computers and stuff. I can FaceTime her. But as far as Messenger, Facebook Messenger and stuff, we send messages that way. Okay. Let's see. Okay, guys, I think I am. Yeah, the magazines. Yep. Yep. Yeah, my daughter and stuff, she lives two states away from me, so it's like I only get to see her maybe once a year. And in fact, in July, I'm gonna be flying up to to see them. So, yeah, so I'm gonna be. Night, Angela. Yeah, I'm getting ready to head out myself. We've been here for over an hour and a half. I've lasted longer. Sally says her daughter is in Florida and she is in Northeast Minnesota. Well, thanks again. Okay, I need to make dinner. Have a great evening, and kindness matters. Yes, definitely. Kindness matters. Thank you for coming, Sally. Yep. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go and go check on my puppies, my babies, my fur babies. Um and and stuff, so that way I'm ready, so when my husband gets home we can have dinner and stuff. So I might go ahead and start recording some videos tonight. I don't know. Oh, lasagna. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna have for dinner. We'll see and stuff when my husband gets back from the doctor's. But thank you to everybody that made it. And thank you to on your, if you haven't already, make sure you leave your thumbprint on the way out if you haven't already. And thank you to those that are watching the replay. Make sure you leave your DNA, your thumbprint. Really appreciate it. And we will see you around the YouTube streets and in the next video. And I will be back next Wednesday for West Coast Wednesdays, and next Thursday for my next live. No, next Thursday I won't be live. My husband has a doctor's appointment and I have to be his chauffeur, so I won't be here next Thursday, but I will be here Wednesday evening for West Coast Wednesdays. So, and don't forget Saturday night for us here in the US. Don't forget Saturday night we have to spring forward. Bye everyone. Love you all.